Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. We are basically about to just get right into it. We're about to talk about these tragic Nets. I don't want to call them tragic, but the beginning of the season is looking tragic. So let's get right into it, alright? Alright, for those who aren't new to this channel, if you watch my video about the Brooklyn Nets, I talked about Kevin Durant, I talked about Kyrie Irving, Ben Simmons, the Nets offense, and just some of the technical details to the team of what I saw after their first game against the New Orleans Pelicans. And basically what I was saying was it was just the first game, right? You know, we all want to always jump to, you know, conclusions after a first game. But I kept reiterating and I kept repeating myself of how it was just the first game and how I didn't want to be so quick to judge the team and just throw the whole season away because of one game. But basically, I really was putting a lot of emphasis on Ben Simmons. It hurts me so bad to see Ben Simmons literally, he'll sprint up the court, right? He'll stop at the top of the key and then look left and right. When in a lot of cases, there was an open lane for him to drive hard to the basket. I'm gonna cut the team some slack. But a lot of the teams they played after the New Orleans Pelicans were really tough teams, really good championship contending teams, which were the Raptors, which they won against, which that game was really good. I'm gonna get into that. The Memphis Grizzlies, they played the Milwaukee Bucks, and they just played the Dallas Mavericks. Alright, so the win against the Raptors. I was late watching that game, but I did watch all of the highlights, but I watched, I believe I started in the second quarter all the way to the end of the game. So what I seen in that game, I saw some ball movement. I saw some ball movement. It was really good. You know, Kyrie Irving, he was doing his thing. KD, of course, was doing his thing. And Nicholas Claxton, he was doing his thing. I was really excited about that game. And what I really got from that game and what I saw, which I feel like the Nets really need, is confidence. They need that confidence. They need that pride about wearing that Nets uniform. They need that pride about playing for the Brooklyn Nets. Body language. You know, you need that body language from your superstars, from your leaders, to get the other young guys, you know, involved in the game and excited about playing a game of basketball in the Nets uniform, especially from Nick Claxton. Like, I enjoy that. Like, I want him to keep that up. And it kind of reminded me, not to really get off subject, but we just talking basketball. It kind of reminded me about Jordan Poole from the Golden State Warriors. And like over time, this guy, he got a whole special role on a championship blood, gold blood running through their veins team. Like, this guy, he is the definition of confidence, of growth, of a growth spurt. And I really enjoy seeing him grow into the player that he is now. Like, he's super confident. He'll chuck the three from anywhere on the court and he hits. Like, he hits. And that confidence, it really helps game. So after the Raptors win, which was a really good win for them, I feel like they really needed that. They really needed that boost so that they can believe in the rest of the season. After that game, here they go. They went to the rough, young, super talented Memphis Grizzlies, right? So, you know, you got John Morant, you got Desmond Bain, you got Steven Adams. And I only bring up Steven Adams because he's a big man. Like, the Nets need a big. I don't care if they got 6'10" Ben Simmons. I don't care if they got 6'10" KD or Nick Clax or Daron Sharp. They ain't need a big. Them ain't no bigs. Okay, they need a solid big man that's gonna tear up the paint, that's gonna grab a board, that's gonna, you know, show some attitude, show that you ain't about to be, no, you're not about to charge in the paint and get score 30 on me. No, like, nah. So they need a big man. In the Bucks game, right? So you know you got Giannis. Anytime you hear the Milwaukee Bucks, you think Giannis, period, right? So you got Giannis, you got Bobby Portis, and you got Lopez in the paint. They scream big men, like they scream it, and it's like I don't see how the Nets feel like they can contend against these teams with no big man. Like how you gonna contend against Joel Embiid? How you gonna contend against the Joker, Nikola Jokic? Like how you gonna contend against these big guys? Ben Simmons, I see them. They tried that pick and roll stuff like on the offensive end. So the game against the Dallas Mavericks, I saw a lot of different changes that they were trying out. And they had Kyrie Irving with the ball more. And I even said that in my last video, if you watch it. I wanted to see, Kyrie Irving play that solid point guard role and maybe have Ben, like I said, underneath the basket, which he was doing. He was underneath the basket, setting screens and stuff. But like, you don't just want that though. Like, I feel like Ben Simmons, he's not a big. He's not a big. The only reason why I wanted him under the basket is for offensive reasons, like to be effective offensively. I said it in my last video that I wanted him to start maybe getting comfortable, and they did show that. They showed that in Dallas. He was throwing up shots. He was throwing up layups and dunks. He was missing, but he was throwing up shots. He was getting into that rhythm. You gotta take baby steps sometimes. You gotta take baby steps. And nobody cared like if he was missing. I didn't care if he was missing. I want him to shoot the ball. Be Ben Simmons, bro. Like, shoot the ball. Don't be afraid to shoot the ball. So I liked what I saw there. They were switching it up a little bit where they had Kyrie being a solid point guard and being running up the floor. He was playing like, like the fourth spot. That was kind of cool to see. So against Dallas, right? Dallas, that game, I ain't gonna lie, that game was good. It was a good game, Luka Doncic, like he's that guy. Like I was watching a game last night. Jamal Crawford, he was saying how Luka played like he wearing headphones. Like he's just out there doing his thing, minding his business, just out there playing ball, and he had fun. He always has fun with it. Every time I watch Luka shoot the shot, dish an assist, he's smiling up the court, having fun, and that's how it should be. He enjoys playing the game of basketball. Like he loves it. Like I can tell. And he's amazing. He's incredible. And he has every right to smile after every good play because he's just that talented. Against the Dallas Mavericks, I saw they were still switching it up a little bit. Had Kyrie solidly at the one, but like I said, they need a big. I didn't like to see Ben Simmons, just being so passive. I want him to be more aggressive. And though it takes baby steps, I feel like that he just needs to just take that charge against that wall, whatever that mental block is. If he has mental, come on, let's throw it in there. Let's call out some names and let's see who can come and help them. Who can help them to be title contenders, playing in tournament contenders, something. Because right now it don't look like they are going anywhere. And I feel like it's solely because they need a big. So before I watched First Take Thursday afternoon, alright, I was like, the Nets need a big. I looked up immediately the free agents list. Who on the free agent list? Like, you don't want to trade with nobody, pick up somebody on the free agent list. Well, duh. I'm just gonna start. Dwight Howard. Alright? He's old. Alright? He ain't young no more. He probably not even in his prime. But that guy is a body. He is a walking machine beast, okay? Like he can easily be an extra body in the paint. Like, you don't want to always have to depend on Nick Claxton. You've seen a lot of instances where Claxton, he was fouling out, or that guy, he had to sit on the bench and they put in Day'Ron Sharpe. Like, Day'Ron Sharpe, he alright, but I can see a lot of, juvenile mistakes he make, immaturity, some things that he does. I'm talking about as far as in his game. Bring in Dwight Howard. You can bring in, who else is on the free agent list? DeMarcus Cousins. So before I watched First Take, Stephen A was like, the Nets need to pick up Cousins.
that man deserves to be in this league.
That's why when you ask me the question.
And he's a big body.
Yes.
That can bang for you.
Correct.
By the way, he can ball. They call him Boogie for a reason.
Correct.
Now, he ain't no scrub now.
No question.
I mean, I don't understand why he still ain't on Denver.
Well, that's why when you asked me that question, I had to sit back and think for a second, because I wanted to give you two people that wasn't going to clog the lane on offense.
Right. Because he can hit the jump shot.
Correct.
Boogie can hit the jump shot. You know what? That's a great call, Jalen. Boogie Cousins would be a perfect pickup for the Brooklyn Nets.
And I already had said, I'm like, dang, Stephen A, you taking my takes. But I love Stephen A, by the way. But yeah, I'm like, pick up Cousins, bro. Like, Cousins, he out there. He can get out there and, you know, drop a couple buckets. And if he get fouled, actually can make the free throw. Like, he can shoot a little bit, you know. So he's a body. Like, he's a body too. Though he may be seen as injury prone or anything. And then Cousins bring that attitude. They are in dire need of attitude. They need that you know what I'm saying? Like KD, this year he got a shoulder on his chip. I can tell this guy wants to win. I could shoulder on his chip.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
He got a chip on his shoulder, man. KD want to win. I can tell this guy wants to win. Yeah, so in the game against the Milwaukee Bucks, KD, he was hyping up Steve Nash. Steve Nash was going bonkers on the refs, man. He was mad because he felt Patty Mills had got charged by Giannis, right? So Steve Nash got a tech, another tech, and he got kicked out the game, man. Like, the new refs don't be having it, but KD, he be wanting that. He want all the smoke. I feel like he want all the smoke this year. Like, he really want to win, and he want all the smoke. Like, he don't care. Like, I like that, the attitude. So I'm saying DeMarcus Cousins can bring that attitude. I ain't saying he can bring a tech, but he can bring some attitude. He gonna bring some text to with it, but it's worth it. You know, you see guys like Draymond Green or you know, certain people like that, and you know, sometimes you need that one guy on the team who gonna bring that attitude. And I'm gonna name probably two more people, just to throw some names out there, because why not? Like, we're gonna throw in Tristan Thompson. Just throw in Tristan Thompson. And he's a big body too. We talking about bodies, all right? We talking about bodies. Throw him in the paint. He gonna get you boards. He a body. He long. He gonna post. He can post. Get in the post. Just at least draw attention to the paint to where Kyrie and KD ain't gotta go ISO all the time. Just throw some type of attention to the paint, because right now Ben ain't doing it. Ben ain't looking at the rim. Who said it? I think Shannon Sharp. He said it on Undisputed. Ben Simmons ain't even looking at the rim. This man is barging down the court, stopping at the top of the key, looking left and right for KD or Kyrie. Like, this guy not even looking at the rim. So if you can get some attention in the paint, I feel like it'll open up the perimeter once Seth Curry get out there. Patty Mills get in. For Kyrie and KD. For all the shooters, you know what I'm saying? So they just need some in the paint presence right now. And last but not least, I'm going to throw this out there. Hassan Whiteside. This guy, what is he, 7 foot? Like, come on. He's free agent. He's sitting at home probably eating cheeseburgers right now. Like, get this guy a job. Man, throw a Nets uniform on him. Tell him to stand in the paint. Don't move. Put your hands up. Like they did that guy, the Sledge. Call him the Sledge like they did on Rebound. Like, get this guy in the paint. Like, come on, man. They need some big guys. We got to get KD to where KD need to be. Because I feel sorry. Like, I don't want all of his good years to be wasted. Like, he's still putting up crazy numbers. Easy money sniper. Raising over the top of people. Like, this guy is insane. Super talented. Pure shooter. Sniper. So we want to get him to have some wins, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna end this video though, you guys, and yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Are those free agents names for bigs? Are those good names? Let me know what y'all think. If y'all know anybody else that they can trade or just pick up somebody. I don't know if they want to trade those young guys, but I'm thinking about this year. This year, what can they do for KD? What can they do for Kyrie? Well, really, KD. KD's been sticking it in, and Kyrie, you know, he had his ups and downs. He had some personal issues. But what can they do for KD? What can they do for KD? What are they looking to do right now? I'm not talking about the future. Yes, they have their young players. But what can they do right now? Immediately, like if this is an emergency, we gotta do this. What can they do right now to be able to compete, actually get a game? They need to win. What can they do right now to compete and get a double? All right, so you guys, please comment. I want to know your thoughts. I love talking basketball. I can do this all day, but make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.